What's going on, everybody? Welcome to episode 53 of our West Ham Career Mode, and today we have got some games for you in the Premier League as well as the start of our FA Cup run. We got Arsenal and Wolves, two tough teams in the Premier League, and then Luton Town in the FA Cup. The FA Cup is something we want to win this year along with the Champions League, and for those who don't know, we have Barcelona coming next month in the round of 16. The FA Cup and the Champions League are the two tournaments we haven't won yet. And this is the last year we are going to be managing West Ham, so we'd like to go ahead and win those two. So the FA Cup, of course, is a big game for us. But we've got a couple Premier League games first. We lost our last Premier League game, 3-0 to Fulham, if you haven't watched the last episode. But today we've got Arsenal and Wolves, who are a bit further down the list, but always tricky in-game. They are 17th, but always tricky in-game. So hopefully we can go ahead and do something about that. But we got Arsenal first. A bit of a derby in London. Let's jump into it. West Ham, Arsenal, let's go. Nicely done. Felipe Anderson there. Ooh, comes back to Rashford a bit luckily here. Can we start off nicely as Rashford cuts inside and has a pop. And that is a really good hit, but a lovely save as well. Nicely done. Good football here, and it's in the middle there, and he's missed it. I'm not sure who that is. I think it's Mandzukic. I'm pretty sure it's Mandzukic, and he's just not made contact with the ball there. That looked like a certain goal, but just couldn't quite make contact. And we get a little bit, really. We get away with it there. As the ball comes in nicely, it's our. He's offside, though. Can we get away there just a little bit? It's Rashford. Bit deep. One more across. There it is. Felipe Anderson doing really well there, and he can find Rashford here. Rashford gets it back into a lovely space, and what a block. And it's come back to Felipe Anderson, who has a pop, and it's hit the post, and it's come back, and what a save. Unbelievable series of events there. And it ends with a great save from the goalkeeper. We've hit the post. Had great ball movement. An unbelievable sequence, though. It stays 0-0. Oh, it's a good ball forward, and Mandzukic is all alone. Goalie didn't even move, and Mandzukic makes it 1-0 to Arsenal. He's fired that past Onana. And we've just let him get too much space. Couldn't quite get there in time. And that's a great hit. And it's 1-0 to Arsenal. Not what we needed, especially after what just happened. I thought we had our breakthrough, but not quite. And this is a nice ball into space. And he's just fired that. No chance for Onana. Too quick. And it's 1-0. Rashford playing around with the ball a little bit. So we look for an opening just after conceding. It's a nice ball. And here's the football we wanted. It's Rashford, and it's 1-1. Just like that. Deservedly level, at least. And Rashford grabs the goal. Another to his tally. And it's 1-1 just after Arsenal find their breakthrough. We find ours. It's lovely football here. It's really good football, actually. And it's a nice finish past the goalkeeper. 1-1. Oh, it's in behind. Poor defending on my end. It's Kolasinac. Plenty of space, but nobody ran into the Arsenal space. And that dummy is ridiculous from... ridiculous. From Mandzukic, just a lovely dummy. Just ducks under the ball, and Aubameyang is right there to smash it into the back of the net all alone. Thought the chance had gone because nobody ran into that back space, but we've spread out here in a weird way. And he's just let that come across him and smash it into the net. And it's another goal for Arsenal, 2-1. See if we can hit back just like we did after their first goal. Rashford gets one more in. Can he find Felipe Anderson? He can. And we might be able to hit right back immediately again, and we did. And it's Felipe Anderson. That's a great finish. Fired right up into the near post corner. And the goalkeeper can't do anything about that one. And it's 2-2 once again. And twice now they've taken the lead. And twice we've taken the kickoff back. And leveled the scoring. And we'll take that. It's 2-2. And we really shouldn't be behind. We got to stop giving away goals. And just make our open play count a little bit. And not straight from the kickoff. Nicely done. It's good football. Wow, that is really good football. Really good football. It's not just like it, but the ending there reminded me of that goal Arsenal scored against Norwich, that unbelievable Wilshere goal. And Thiago is the beneficiary this time, and it's 3-2, and that was some football there. Really good football. Look at this. Just a lot. That's just lovely stuff. Look at this chip into Thiago's space. And he's just first time smashed that into the back of the net. And it's 3-2, 3 goals in about 10 minutes. And we're behind again. Here comes Rashford. And can Rashford find him? He can. It's Felipe Anderson who has a hit. Not a great hit, really. But he forced the goalkeeper into a save. Oh, nicely turned inside by Lacazette. It's good football. Gets the foot on it just, though. It's a nice turn from Aouar there. Can we break a little bit? Aouar does really, really well, and it's Rashford, and his pace can surely get us an opportunity here. Rashford! Oh, it's a great save. I wanted a little bit of a better angle, but the pushing from the defender there blew me off it a little bit. And it's 15 minutes to go, and we're still behind. Nicely done. Oh, lovely football. And a 4th for Arsenal. Oh, there's going to be 2 games in a row we lose in the Premier League. And we're going to let United and them get closer. Not good. This is decent football once again from Arsenal. This is Arsenal of old. And that's a really good finish from Aubameyang. Really good football. And we're 4-2 down with 15 minutes to go. Can we get it to Onyekuru? We can. And Onyekuru's pace is going to bring him into a good position here. Onyekuru gets it back. Martinez, and he finds the back of the net. And there is a little bit of hope here. It's 4-3. Not a ton of time left. 4 or 5 minutes. This is good from Onyekuru. It's a nice turn and a good finish from Lautaro Martinez. And now we have a bit of an opportunity here. 4 minutes. And can we find an equalizer? It's 3 minutes to go. We got to get the ball back, though. Zielinski doing well. This is a pretty good Arsenal team, really. Oh, Donny Olmo is beaten there. Oh, it's gotten to him. It's good football. And here we go. This is it. A minute to go. And we're just going to play it out. And this is going to have to be everything right here. Onyekuru doing well. Here's Zakaria. Back inside. Lovely football here. It's Lautaro Martinez. 3 added minutes, but it's going to have to come here. It's Lautaro Martinez again. Oh, and he's hit the post. That was it. Oh, and he's hit the post. The goalkeeper looked like he had it covered. But with a minute and a half to go, that is surely... Oh, this is surely it. I thought I might have really got there. But we are not going to get the ball back here. And the game is going to end 4-3 to Arsenal. 2 straight losses in the Premier League. Not what we needed. And this December period has not been great for us. 4-3. Arsenal with 5 attempts, making them all count pretty much. United win their game. That brings us 1 back of them. City drew again, though, and they fall a little bit further back, and as Tottenham moved into a pole position. 1 point ahead of United, 5 ahead of Tottenham, 7 ahead of Manchester City and Leicester City, who seem to rise and fall with Spurs. It's up and down with those. Not great. The 1 point difference between us and United was 7 2 games ago, now down to 1. We've got a tough game coming here against Wolves, and we're going to have to be really... We got to be back on top. Apholion, who hasn't left ever, is still around, and he's leave for free at the end of the year, and we won't be able to watch him leave, really. But let's jump into it. West Ham, Wolves, we got to get back on track. We got to get a win in the Premier League. Declan Rice coming forward here. Nicely done. Nicely done. Can we get that ball through? We can. And Danny Olmo's onside. And I've taken it a little bit wider than I wanted to. But it's going to fall to Rashford. And we're going to get really lucky. We just are. That was poor on my end. I thought I could get a better angle. And it just went too far outside. And Danny Olmo comes back. And it's just a lucky couple of deflections. And Rashford latches onto it and smashes it into the back of the net. And we'll take that. This comeback across. It's blocked away. It was going toward goal. Patricio went to save it. Pushed on by the Wolves player. And Rashford just taps into an open net. We'll take it, though not the prettiest of goals. Angelino flying forward here. Gets it back. Felipe Anderson finds a good man there. It's Danny Olmo. One more. McKennie's into space. McKennie to have a pop, and what a strike from McKennie there, who's been a really good signing for us, and he's growing and growing all the time. That is a brilliant finish, and now Wolves are going to have to come out of their little shell that they set up at the beginning of the game here, and they're going to need to come out of it anyway after going 1-0 up, but now they're chasing a game. Look at this strike. Fired into the back of the net. Nothing Patricio could do about it. And it's 2-0. Here they come. That's good football. Oh, God. It's 2-1. And out there on the wing, where the ball was being played around, I was just kind of watching it. A bit of ball watching myself, and they almost lulled me to sleep, and I'm the player there. It's good football. A couple of nice little passes, and that's a really good header. And Wolves are back in, and it's 2-1. Oh, that's poor. It really is, and all of a sudden they've got a little bit of something. It's Pape Check, finds a way back inside, and it's a great save by Onana to make sure our old player there doesn't find a way to score against us. And right as we enter halftime here, Wolves looking to do a couple of things, but it looks like we're just going to escape there and enter halftime 2-1 up. Having a decent game. Lulled to sleep a little bit for their goal. And we got a second half to come. Only a 1-goal game. We have a free kick in a decent spot. Can we do something with it? It's just a D-up. McKennie gets it out. And it's Felipe Anderson. This is lovely football. And it's in the back of the net. And we've made the free kick work to our advantage there. It's Angelino sitting right outside the 6-yard box. He looks like a little kid on here. And this is really good football. It's a nice ball out there. He's done well to back up and make space for himself, Angelino. And it's fired into the back of the net. It's 3-1. Good football. It's lovely football from Wolves. Another lovely goal from them. And that's just good football. Lovely movement, good passing. And Jota with the goal. And 65 minutes gone. And it's a game again, and we got to stop letting teams back into games. We got to just start sealing some of these off. Look at this football. Good football, this. It's just lovely movement. It's just a Kanji who loses Jota right there in the middle. It's poor on his part, but 65 minutes gone. Cleared away. And Wolves looking for a quick-fire double that would take them into the lead here. That's a lovely ball. That's a great save by Onana. Jesus, 69 minutes on the clock, and got themselves a corner. Oh, it's snuck by him. He's had a hit. It's blocked away, and Wolves are really pushing now, and their width is causing us some problems. Jota. Comes Jota. It's Declan Rice chasing, but he can't keep up. It's good football. Oh, geez, that's a really good hit. And a really good save by Onana. And with 7 minutes to go, we really don't want to concede this third goal. That would be heartbreaking the way we've really played most of the game. Though the last half hour or so has been Wolves, really. A minute and a half to go here. This is going to be it. Just got to stop them one more time. Get the touch on it. Nicely done. One more. And that should do it. And it's a ball over the top. Goalkeeper's going to collect, but we are going to collect the 3 points here. A 3-2 victory over Wolves. A tough last half hour here, but we've held on nicely in the end. And we are going to take 3 points away. We needed to grab ourselves a win in the Premier League after the last couple of games. What's done on here? Oh, Manchester United lost at home to Leeds. Oh my God. Tottenham won their game, but it's back to a 4-point gap. We've got Luton Town to come. We are going to rotate, but we're not going to rotate a ton because we do, as I said, want to win this tournament right here along with the Champions League. Let's take a look and see what happened in the table as soon as this sims forward here. Future at West Ham. You're not going anywhere. Nobody's going anywhere, I don't think. Arnautovic is going to go just because I want to get him out of here after what he did in real life. Where's the squad? Squad hub. Arnautovic can go. He hasn't really played any this year, to be fair, anyway, but we can no longer have him on the team. And out he goes. Hopefully someone will come in and bid for him. Now let's take a look at the Premier League before we jump into this game against Luton. Premier League, West Ham, 4 points ahead now. Tottenham are within 5, and then it's 7 once again to City. And Tottenham are slowly but surely creeping their way forward. But let's jump into this game. We've got Luton Town, West Ham United. We're going to get a couple of changes made, but hopefully we can still come out on top. So let's jump into it. West Ham, Luton Town. That's a good ball forward as Malita. Doing really nicely there. Back inside. Good football. Can we get there? Oh, he's going to get there instead. The defender got a touch onto it, but pushed off in the end by Aouar, who takes it back inside and just finishes past the goalkeeper here. 3 minutes gone, and we've taken an early 1-0 lead. It's good football, really. That pass wasn't going to get to Aouar here, but Aouar found a way to kind of get to it, I guess. Almost seemed to push him off it. Now, he looked like he mugged him, actually, in the end. And we've grabbed the early goal, 1-0. Aouar coming forward here nicely, and we're going to find Rashford in plenty of space. It's Rashford. Rashford to finish. It's in the back of the net. It's 2-0, and Luton cannot keep up with this. It's been bad from the get-go from Luton Town. The defense is poor, and they've been making mistakes, unable to cover, not quick enough to cover, and this is and could get ugly really quickly. It's 2-0 after 15 minutes here. Oh, Zach Stacey did really well there. Not sure where he's off to. I think it's Bournemouth. They've had 2 of their players bought that they didn't want to really sell. Can't remember who outside of Stacey. But Malita's coming forward here. Lovely ball in behind. It's Wilshere now. Wilshere just looking for someone. Can he get it across? He can. Brilliant from Wilshere there, and it's 3-0. And surely game over already for Luton, who are, as we said, struggling with our team right now. Wilshere doing really well, just shuffling around in the box there, just looking for somebody. And he finally gets it across as Maliasar with the finish you'd expect. It's 3-0. Good football. Here they come. Oh, it's a great save. Left him plenty of space there, but he couldn't beat Etheridge from distance. It's a good save. Good football here by Luton. It's a nice touch on, though. Nicely done. Good football, and it's a good save. Decent football there from Luton, and every once in a while they get forward and have a shot from distance on goal, but have yet to beat Etheridge. Poor from Fornals, really, but it's going to come back. It's Fornals now. Oh, what a save by the Luton Town goalkeeper there. That's a great hit. A really good save. Nice take there. It's good football here from Luton. Looking for a goal, and there it is. It's in the back of the net. Knew as soon as I left him that was going into the back of the net. But Luton grabbed themselves a goal that they would have very much enjoyed after the way the game's gone. We were really on cruise control there. We've turned inside. I knew the second he went inside, I knew that was it right there. I knew that was going into the back of the net regardless. And Cornick grabs Luton Town the goal they would have desperately craved. And brightens their day a little bit, but we've got to just be careful for the last 10 minutes. Doesn't quite beat the defender. It's Martinez, Noble, and he's going to have a pop from distance, and that's a great save once again from the Luton Town goalkeeper. Hooked in, punched away nicely. But it does look like we are going to go ahead and move on in the FA Cup. We did want to move on in the FA Cup. We have some big players playing today. And a couple coming off the bench as well. But we really wanted to go ahead and win this tournament, so we don't want to take any chances. Luton Town just promoted to the championship. Had some good players move to some Premier League clubs. Can't take any chances. And it looks like, though, it paid off. A 3-1 victory here, really cruising since we went 3-0 up early on in the game. And we'll definitely take it. A couple big teams go out. United go out. They lost. Tottenham go through. Leicester go out, though. They played. Everton go out. Opportunity for Newcastle to go out to Millwall. So a decent game there. And we do go through. But that's going to be the end of this episode. Next episode, we're going to play Palace, Manchester City, move Arnautovic on, hopefully. I'm not so sure we're going to do anything in the market. I think this team is good for the rest of the year. And I believe in one of these 3 slots here, we should get our second FA Cup game. And we'll have to play that one as well. So those will be the next 3 games. And hopefully you guys are looking forward to it. But guys, that is going to be the end of this video. I hope you folks have enjoyed it. Stay tuned for more. And peace.